Hey, welcome to this video. If you're here, you're probably for a review of SimplyHired. So I'll go over how it works and give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good use of your time. I'm always coming up with videos like this, so consider subscribing. And I'm always, sorry, I just said that. And if you like my free training of the #1 simplest and fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, you can click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I can send you my free training if you want. SimplyHired, let's dive in. So what it is basically, it's a job board, very similar to Indeed and ZipRecruiter and Glassdoor. And actually, the company who owns Glassdoor is the same company who owns SimplyHired. I thought that was interesting. And what they are, they aggregate job postings from other job boards, as well as employers can post directly on here. They do have to pay a fee. Employers have to pay a fee. You don't have to pay a fee as a job searcher. So anyway, that's it. That's kind of how it works in a nutshell. Now, SimplyHired has been around since 2004. They're a legit company, but they do have fairly mixed reviews. Like if you read Trustpilot, however, most of the complaints are from employers. They're not jobs from job seekers. The job seekers are actually quite happy for the most part. So, and how it works is right away you can type in job type and city. So I'll just go, customer service, Seattle, and hopefully my internet's not too slow. This is just an example. They have all sorts of jobs, accounting, restauranting, labor, general labor, everything you could think of. And the layout is very similar to Indeed. So if you're familiar with this website, Indeed, it's very similar, which is good. And now one thing I like is they actually a lot of them actually list the salary right up top, so there's no question. You're not wasting time, and that's a major pet peeve I have, and I think many people have, is when these job boards don't tell you the salary. Sometimes they'll even go in the interview and they won't tell you the salary, which is just crazy. I mean, it's the main reason you're applying, right? Is the salary, or at least one of the main reasons you'd apply to a specific job. But anyway, and they'll also tell you the requirements, benefits up top, all great. And now most of these jobs pay, $10 to $50 per hour. So it just depends on your skill set. Don't expect to make a six-figure salary if you're doing data entry, for example. Now this job is actually, I believe it's remote work from home. So it's a lot of them you'll notice are remote. Some of them are on site. It just depends on the employer. Some pay out every 2 weeks, some pay out once a month. Again, it's all up to the employer. Remember, SimplyHired is just an aggregator. They're not the ones paying you. It's all through the employer. And so now some of them you'd need to apply on the employer's website, go to the website. But for most of them, you can just go apply now. So yeah, I would need to, and you can see it's done through the Indeed platform. That's why they look so similar. Okay. Oh no, this one is so the employer's website. So some of them will take you to the employer's website. Some of them you can apply directly on SimplyHired. And actually, what you should do is when you first get on here, you should create an account. Job seeker, and that way you can upload your resume and you don't have to keep sending out a resume to each individual job. You can just apply quickly. It's called apply. I think it's called apply quick. It'll be an apply quick button or apply quickly. And but again, not all of them will allow that, but a lot of them will. So and when you do build out your profile, they'll ask for your experience, your education, your personal details. And then you can use their resume builder to create a nice looking resume. They have dozens of templates to choose from. So let me just show you the resume builder. Okay, let's first talk about the job. So once you've applied to a job, you should hear back from them. Again, it depends on the employer. You might hear back the next day. It might take several months. I've applied to jobs where I heard back like 6 months later, and it's like, sorry, I've moved on. So I'm not sure why some employers do that, but so just be patient. It could take a while for them to get back to you. Not too patient. You don't want to be not moving on with your life, but And then the interviews can be remote. Some of them will be through phone call, Zoom call. If it's on site, probably you're going to have to go on site to do the interview, right? Makes sense. Now, and then of course, each company has their own onboarding process. Now, SimplyHired, it's available more or less worldwide, but most of the opportunities are in the US because it's a US company. Now, and if you go here, here's some, then I go to job tools. They have different stuff. They have a salary estimator. That's pretty cool. And then you have a resume builder. I would check that out. And then maybe sample interview questions. That's pretty cool because it breaks it down by the industry. So if you want to work as a waiter, they'll have example waiter interview questions, or as an accountant, or as a digital marketer. So I'd say those are the three we're checking out: the resume builder, the salary estimator, and then the sample interview questions. But all in all, SimplyHired is a perfectly good website, a job board. But it's still just a job board at the end of the day, right? Meaning you're going to face a lot of competition on here for the jobs. There's a lot more job seekers than there are employers. So you might have a great profile. You might be very capable of the job. But if you use a buzzword they don't like, or or you're not using the right buzzwords in your resume, you might get filtered out. Maybe you even make it to the interview stage and they just don't like your hair, or you wear glasses and they don't like people with glasses. It's just lots of little things that can prevent you from getting your dream job. And even if you land a great job on here, it's still a job. You're still going to have to commute if it's on site every day. Still working for the man. You have minimal control over your time. And your income's always going to be capped, $20, $25 an hour. And you're never just going to really grow or excel from a job. And you're still trading your time for money at the end of the day, which means as soon as you stop working, you stop getting paid, which for me is kind of a problem. But as long as you're okay with that, you can go ahead, check out SimplyHired. But if you like an alternative way to make money from home, because if that's what you're looking to do, make money from home, what I suggest is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training that'll teach you how to create a lot of leverage and get your time back, essentially. And this is exact information I used to quit my call center job. I worked at a call center for 6 years, and now I run my online business full time. So you can just kind of piggyback on my successes and failures. It took me a long time to figure this stuff out. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Hope to see you on the other side, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.